Alrighty guys, so we're back with some more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, and we're going to be playing through the Shadow of Doom DLC expansion. Now I would imagine that this would probably take us about somewhere from an hour to an hour and a half. Also, if I am a little quieter than normal, sorry about that. It's because it's like 10:15 p.m. and my roommate is asleep, and I don't want to wake him up because he works early.
Yeah, the less I know about where everyone else hid theirs, the better. I've never been great with secrets.
Indeed.
My discretion might not matter. Thanos may be gone, but others will come seeking the stone soon enough.
Yeah, like Doom. That dash is when you're gonna the attack. Yeah, it's like that dash in the subs. That's when the attack's coming, bro. No delay.
T'Challa, are you there? Panther, come in. Here we go again.
It's like the Avengers and Crystal. She's been with them before, so I guess it works.
Next stop, Wakanda.
That really is a pretty good X-Men lineup.
Pardon me for interrupting your...
I'm not sure why Morbius is fighting with them, considering that their entire expansion is about trying to stop Morbius from spreading his vampiric curse everywhere, but
the pace, Guardians. Our friends need us.
it is what it is, I guess.
Huh. I guess Red Skull was wrong. You can go home again. Earth, here we come. Yeah, lucky us.
All right. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, I wanted to change her into that, but I forgot. Nice. I like the lightning design on... I'm neutral on the mohawk, but I like the lightning design on the pants and the X on the back. And even like the blouse coat's pretty good. Cool.
Our attackers before they bring the palace down around us.
Defeat 30 Doombots. There we go. I was like, it needs to spawn in more because that was 4. Maybe next time, Doombots.
Well, that's over. But something tells me it's not over.
Oh, of course not. Down the hatch.
Last time we visited the Necropolis, things didn't end well. Let's not make the same mistakes again.
Yeah, but we don't have any Infinity Stones for them to take this time. Like, the worst case scenario here is that Doom gets away with 1 Infinity Stone. Which is... it's not great, but it's really not the worst.
What happened? Did the little heroes bring the big bad guy shiny toy? Good.
Yep. Because it'll just spawn Doombots for forever, I think. I mean, there probably is a limit to how many there can like be on the map at once. Like, it's probably something like once there's 20 Doombots simultaneously existing, it won't spawn more until you kill them or something. Just because other more, it would be like then the game crashed. Herp-a-derp. Oosh. Boop, 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 boop. Just get out of my way, robots. We gotta go beat up your boss. But yeah, I gotta clear them out so that I can like do the synergy thing to get the item. All right. None of those are. Yeah, Phoenix and Storm. Cool. An ability orb. I guess that's fine. Nice. So, as you guys might have seen when I was, oh no, I wasn't on the character select screen. So basically, the only characters that I don't have unlocked are the ones that you get through this DLC, which means that, I'm not going to have to do any rifts or gauntlets or anything to unlock characters in this video. So, this video will just be Shadow of Doom. However, after that, there will probably be 2 more videos on this game. One of which will be both of which will be several hours long each, because we'll do the full game on Superior and the full game on Ultimate. Now, after I do Ultimate with the base game, I might do Superior and Ultimate for Shadow of Doom as well, but I'm not decided about that yet. So, at bare minimum, 2 videos after this, but at most there could be 4. Also, in addition to that, it is true that even on Mighty, this is a level 40 mission, and that my team is basically everyone's level 100, and that everyone else that I'm not using is more like 65. And I just want to make it clear that, 1, I am successfully releasing like an hour-long story chunk of this every single day without missing a day. And 2, I'm working a 40-hour per week job outside of this. Meaning it isn't the type of thing where like, oh, I was able to get this out because I just no-liked the game. No. Like, basically, the method that I'm using to get OP quickly, which is a method I have covered in, talked about the details in previous videos, is very much so not a big time commitment. And therefore, if you're in a situation where like, I don't know, like, you're getting your ass kicked by a level 35 mission because your team's level 32, that really shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, because like it's not hard to get OP. You have to work for it a little bit. Like you do have to grind, but you don't have to grind excessively or devote like all your time to it. These guys are, I was just like on auto fight mode and like, oh wait, if I want them to leave me alone, I have to get rid of their portals. Because I was focused on what I was saying more than what I was playing, because I didn't want to like, stutter or trip over my words or whatever.
He brought a teleporter to teleport his teleporters.
Need a hand?
That's what I do. Shockingly, that actually makes sense.
It does.
See? I'm not all just good looks and sweet moves.
Get out of here. I just need to send you this crate open. But they won't come over to it while you're there. Phoenix. It's Phoenix and Storm again. God, how much energy does that shit take? It's the fire burst, so it's a lot. Storm, get your ass over here. There we go. A C rank rainbow ISO? Okay, so that was not worth the trouble at all. Oh, I missed a teleporter, of course. That's why. Let me go destroy it real quick so that I don't have to deal with them attacking me while I'm trying to jump through the lasers. Alright, alright. Good shit. Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, it would have been, if you could just roll through it, it would be too easy. There we go. Ding. Alright, Doom. What's crazy is that the checkpoint that we just hit and the door that we just went through is the same checkpoint and the same door that takes you to the MODOK room in the base game. However, the room that we fight Doom in right now isn't the MODOK room.
You shall pay for that transgression
You'll see.
with your lives.
Oh, maybe it is, and just, you know what? Nope, I'm wrong. It is. It just looks very different because there's lots and lots of crates and shit when you fight. Yeah, and that's the door. So I was just straight up wrong about that. Doom. That hurts. Because I'm a physical tank and you're using magic. I know, Doom. Alright, Phoenix. Boom! Actually, you usually lose, despite being one of the most powerful villains in Marvel history. But that's because you usually lose because of your own, because of ego, and not power. It's Storm and Kamala. Boom! Alright, Storm. I wonder if this can hit him while he's up there. Oh, well, not if I'm knocked on my ass. And then he landed, so now I'll never know. I could extreme him, but there's not really a reason to. He's so close. Yep. Nice. Good job, Phoenix. C rank. Ugh.
Enough! Doom has a world to conquer.
Go for it, buddy.
And there shall be no place for you in it.
Yeah, he didn't use the stone in the fight, I guess.
What?
The negative
Are you
zone.
serious? How many crew tacking times are we gonna get banished to the armpits of the universe? I mean,
Like
can't
3?
be holding one of our ones, right?
Which I guess is kind of a lot for one game. Alright, it's time to smash some bugs. Boop. Nice, kick the butt. The Fantastic Four.
Extracted.
About time you guys got here.
We have a universe to save.
Don't we always?
So you guys know what's up?
Ready for something fantastic.
Always.
Saw me coming.
Turn out the heat. You guys call the cavalry?
Alright. So we're gonna sub out Storm and Wanda.
I only have one simple goal: to fix everything.
Let's clobber it.
Okay, Reed. So yeah, Fantastic and Ben. Good enough.
Level up.
Just take the cube, Benji. Cool. Powers. Cool. And Reed. So first I want to switch those, because now his spin move is slotted to the same button as Kamala's spin move, which is what I'm used to, so that'll make it more natural. And then maximum buffer. Then oop. Elongated attack and full momentum. And then 1 into stretching slam. Cool. And the adventure continues.
In order to activate the interdimensional bridge, you'll require an adequate energy source. Nihilus's cosmic control rod should provide the power we need.
Delicious. Gotta love that cosmic energy.
You know, I really hate being the flame when there's so many moths around.
I mean, we kind of need to wipe them out.
Somebody call an exterminator.
Despite their aggressive nature, these insectoids are truly intriguing specimens.
Yeah.
That's why I love you, Reed. You always manage to find the bright side when we're about to be eaten alive.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it ain't no yellow brick road, but something tells me
Nah.
we should follow this path.
It's like a
No matter
pinkish
how many
purplish brick
times we
road.
venture into the negative zone, there are always new wonders to behold.
Is this what you consider a wonder, Reed? Because if so, we have very different definitions of that word.
That's fine.
Right. They make them with wings now, too?
They're bugs. Why would they not have wings?
Baby bugs are hideous. And things about to get a whole lot uglier.
It goes against all my instincts. But the only way to stop them is to crush their eggs before they can hatch.
An ability orb. Yeah, and they make like a heartbeat noise when you're close to them, and it gets louder as they are getting closer to hatching. That's kind of a good way to let you know. The only thing is that like there's so many of them that you're gonna probably be hearing that a lot. It's quiet enough that the camera might not pick it up, but I'm not sure.
Oh, man. That weird goo they're drinking is restoring their health.
Exposure to these antimatter
I mean, that is what happens when you
seems
eat
to reverse these arthropods'
and drink.
ability to regenerate vitality.
Cool.
Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
Yes, sir. We'll do it if and when we need to. All right, let's go. Boop, boop, boop. All right, there's some sort of teleporting machine.
My interdimensional bridge. Once it's fully powered, it should return us safely back home.
So once we get the control rod, we just stick it in there and then we're out.
About time. Looks like the Lulu's gonna find a real challenge in this place.
Yeah, I need to hit the tail to do big damage. Because besides that tail, which is squishy, it's just a big armored shell. Hey, Bug. Yeah, I'll deal with the synergy box once I wipe you guys out. So it's Phoenix and Thing, right? Yep. Oh yeah, get 'em, team. Another ability orb. I guess that makes sense though, because it's the type of thing where it's like we get like 5 new characters from playing through this, so it makes sense that they'd be like, here's ability orbs so you can level up the abilities of your new characters.
Creepy chattering in the back of your brains too, or it's just me?
I don't hear any chattering. Unless you're referring to like the heartbeat that the eggs make.
Interesting. That object is a physical manifestation of pure antimatter.
Damn.
Guess it don't matter that we busted it.
Guess so.
Still need to use caution. Exposure to antimatter could have potentially devastating results.
Okay.
I think we found the insectoid's breeding grounds.
Yeah. Kick 60 of their asses. Sounds good.
And it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, good thing,
So far
Benji.
down your list of superpowers, kid.
Boosh. Go team.
Nihilus's hordes. We can't allow ourselves to hold back.
I ain't holding back, but I am switching when I run out of energy.
I couldn't come up with that fucking phrase.
Alright, let's clear out as much of the room as we can. Good shit. Boosh. Good job, team. Kicked all their asses. Okay, our portal was there off to the side, so even though we moved a lot, we're still pretty close to it. Annihilus. Iron Man, Thor, and the DLC.
Annihilus has millions of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
Let the feast begin.
Let's go, Annihilus.
Sorry, ugly. Summertime's canceled. It's clobbering time.
Alright, Annihilus must be stopped.
Once we have consumed
you do? We will devour your dimension for dessert!
Woo!
Just thinking about all those empty calories.
Right.
Question now! Now you shall be exterminated! My children have waited an eternity for a feast as grand as this!
Well, my children are expecting us home in time for dinner. So let's get this
Yeah, I believe it. Because thanks to exposition from Deadpool, we do know that the entire campaign is set over just the course of a day. And therefore, it's like the Fantastic Four have not been here for long.
I've seen their future, Annihilus. I'm glad to squash it before it advances.
Maybe next time, bro. Aw shit, get him, Sue.
Wait! My cosmic control rod! How?
Poor guy. Never saw it coming.
Nope.
Well, he certainly saw it going. And he doesn't seem happy about it.
Nope. Get them, my evil minions!
And my children! And return to me what is mine!
That's a lot of
This
bugs.
seems like the ideal time to make a strategic...
Guess we should bail.
Hey, Dad. Whoa! Talk about a hot pursuit.
It's weird that when he's flamed on, you can see the suit under it, because usually that's not the case, and he literally just looks like completely on fire.
The rod should power the interdimensional bridge. Now, it's just up to us to make it to the other side.
Let's get out of here!
And to make sure no one follows us home.
Well, what closed it?
Yeah, about that stretcher. Whose home did you send
I mean,
us
we're
to?
clearly in Latveria, and that clearly wasn't the plan. However, it's also true that we knew that Doom was the one responsible for this, and that therefore, even if we had come out at, like, the Baxter building, we still would have had to travel to Latveria, and therefore, this probably saved us top crucial time.
Towering over the village.
What's interesting, though, is that,
Victor hasn't left us much of a choice.
when in the Avengers Tower mission, you can't see the Baxter building in New York. So maybe it's not a thing in this continuity. It's hard to say, just because like for decades, the main headquarters of the Avengers was Avengers Manor, but then relatively recently, it was like really it was around the time the MCU started, but probably a couple years before is when they were on the whole Stark Tower being the Avengers headquarters instead of Avengers Mansion, which essentially was like a Tony Stark mansion.
Ooh! Someone's been souping up their weapons of mass destruction.
Of course, they can always be better.
Faces while he was at it.
Get out of here. Okay, Doomstat concept art. That's nice. See you next time, Doombot. Alrighty.
is prepared for any invaders.
What?
Those ion beams appear capable of slicing right through even Ben's rocky hide.
No,
Yeah, sorry,
well,
Stretcho.
they can't slice through this regular basic bitch rock, so... It's like, canonically, I'm more durable than the rock. Gameplay-wise, the rock is more durable than me.
This rocks.
Also, Colossus can do the exact same thing with his A superpower. So, if you're ever wasting your time on that, stop. Because it's not a problem. And the same is true for all three phases of the Celestial.
The arsenal on these jukeboxes.
Because with the lasers, like, your options are the B power for Thing, the A power for Colossus, or actually navigating the puzzle. For the Celestial, your options are the A power for Thing, the B power for Colossus, actually navigating the puzzle, or just like spamming the roll button. So basically that part of the mission never needs to be hard for you ever again. Especially considering the fact that, like, Colossus is an optional unlock. However, it only requires level 22 and to unlock him. Like Colossus is optional, but it's a level 22 challenge, and you only have to beat the Xavier Mansion to do it. And considering that you have to beat Thanos to get here, like, you're gonna have Colossus, and if you don't, you'll be strong enough to easily get him. And then, of course, Thing is a mandatory unlock. I'm sure neither of them have to be on your team, but it's you can change your team basically anytime, no problem. And because of where the last shield point was, you'd have to rewalk through a hallway. Whoop-de friggin' do. Alright, let's go, team. Let's like wipe out this bottom level, and then we can focus on the upstairs. Get out of here, Doombots. Get out of here. Alright, let's... Oh.
Allow me.
I definitely was thinking that the extreme attack would clear all of the ones that were on the ground level. Alright, let's go upstairs. Because there's like 5 teleporters, I think. 3 downstairs, 2 upstairs. Because since we have to wipe out all the Doombots too, it just makes sense to start with the thing that's spawning them and then get rid of them. Yeah, that's right. Kick those robot ass. Complete. Alright, team, let's continue to push towards the castle.
It's just as I feared. Those are the pieces of the
All
fallen
right.
Celestial.
Let's check out this box real quick.
To locate the complete set.
Yet another ability orb. Okay. You're up, Benji. Alright. Yeah, and effectively there's like 5 of these puzzles, because there's the 2 laser puzzles, and then there's the 3 celestial puzzles.
Remind me to cancel our family vacation to Doomstown next year.
Why would you vacation here when your greatest enemy is the kitten? It's 90% chance that it's a joke, but still. He really is pretty big. it's weird because like all of the Celestials have really weird names, and because of that, I don't remember what any of their names are.
Taken down by an army of
However, what I do know is that the Celestial that we just walked past, which is the one they put in this game, is definitely the same one that cameoed in the MCU. It cameoed in Guardians 1. And it's the one that we saw using the Power Stone to wipe out a planet. Like, it's definitely that Celestial, but I just don't remember what his name is because I just don't. As much as I would like to know all the numbers, I can't know all of them. Like, I can definitely know most of them, but not all. Boosh! Missile away! Boosh! Divine Smite! Even though I'm not a god, I'm just a chick that's throwing a missile. Well, I'm sure that as soon as we go inside, there'll be more enemies for you to fight, so.
It seems someone is expecting us.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean,
knows we're here.
of course he does. Like, we showed up in like the city of Doomstadt, and now we're in the castle. Of course he knows we're here. Another ability. Oh, God damn, so many of those. I mean, having extra, like, having more than I need is better than wanting to level up and not being able to because I'm missing one. But it would be, and it's also true that it is better than an ISO 8. Like, I would say that, and even with experience cubes, the low-level ones are worse. Like, it's literally, Cosmic and Ultimate XP cubes are the only things you can get from crates that are better than ability orbs. Because it's literally like 3 best items that you can get from those crates: Ultimate EXP cube, Cosmic EXP cube, and then ability orb. Then probably enhanced cubes, and then A and AA ISO 8s. And then everything else is worthless. Like, Constant Art's worthless, B and lower ISO 8s are worthless. Oosh. Besides, I'm going to need him in a second anyway. What's up, Doom?
You never could resist meddling in my affairs, could you?
Nah, man.
Alas, you are too late. Behold the ultimate victory of Doom.
Come on, Victor. I used to be your friend.
You have to stop this madness. Whatever you've done to your people, it isn't
My noble subjects are loyal to their nation and their master. To ensure Iberia's eternal glory, they would gladly give their lives. But
Yeah, for the most part, they do like Doom.
Doom has only
That's kind of a big ask, though.
you so-called hero.
See, that's just it, because it's literally like...
This world too many times.
Because he used the Soul Stone to take all of the souls from the people of Latveria, and then he transfers all of those souls into the Celestial's corpse to reanimate it. However, ultimately he can't trust the Celestial, so then he uses the Soul Stone again to absorb that power to himself. So ultimately, the souls of all of the people of Latveria get put into Doom to give him the powers of the Celestial, because the Celestial's the conduit and the Soul Stone is the tool to do it. It's a little weird, but it makes sense.
We have to reach him and convince him to stop.
Put the souls into the stone, then put the souls into the Celestial, and then put the souls into Doom. Basically.
That was too close.
It was?
And yet, for some reason, we keep running towards Doom instead of away.
No
Yep,
one said saving the world was gonna be easy or smart.
that's true.
Readings. Unless. There's no time to waste. We need to find Doom and put an end to
It's
this.
like,
Fate of the universe itself may depend upon it.
we won't know until it actually happens, but hopefully,
Whatever that machine is, it's glowing
the
now.
MCU
And when Doom's
is
involved,
building to
glowing is never good.
Doom. Like, because hopefully MUA 4 gives us Galactus, and the Fantastic Four movie in the MCU gives us Doom. And obviously I would expect the MCU to also do Galactus, but just
It may not be driven by the power cosmic.
probably like,
These Doombots are as
probably in like 2028 or 2030 or something. Like probably whenever the finale of Phase 5 is, probably. Destroy the Doombot teleporters. Thing, what are you doing? Oh, you're right here. You're coming to me. Good. Kamala, don't run away. Good. No. Yeah, there we go. Kamala, I need you to act. Oh, she doesn't have the energy for it. Of course. Oh. Fine. Like, we did get rid of all the teleporters, so there's the Doombots that are here are stragglers. And also punching them will help me get my energy up. Alright, let's clobber it. Thank you, Benji. And it was concept art. Eh. Oh well, I guess. Breaking it open and getting concept art is better than assuming that it's concept art and then missing something good. Alright, it's time to go up against an ancient celestial being
Assembling faster than anticipated.
with a rock.
If we don't hurry, our chances of surviving this conflict will drop exponentially.
I don't know who did your floor, Doom, but they fully committed. Creatures from the negative zone.
Okay. Who left the door to the negative zone open?
We
That
did.
apartments with roaches bigger than these.
Because not only did we leave Annihilus's control rod in it, but when we jumped through, we didn't like hit an off button or something. It just closed for an unspecified reason.
Already figured out a dozen reasons why. None of which I will ever really understand.
Get out of here, you big bug.
Time to think big.
Alright, Benji. It does. Let's go, team. Let's go.
Anyone else feel like we're wasting our time fighting these drones?
I
I
mean,
ain't getting zapped by some oversized spaceman.
it's only 30 of them.
Reed, there's gotta be some crazy, science-y way to shut these things down, right? Please?
I'm afraid not. Their control signal is so heavily encrypted, we'd be vanquished long before I could ever disrupt it.
Nice. It's like these Doombots are advanced enough that destroying them is easier than turning them off.
I hope you're right.
Glad to know you aren't feeding Doom. They really do need to do Doom for the Fantastic Four movie, because it's one of those things where, like, it's weird, because, like, part of me feels like that the Fox Fantastic Four movies did a bad job with Doom, Surfer, and Galactus, and that therefore Marvel will be like, time to do a good job. But it's also true that with Spider-Man, like, they steered clear from villains that were done well, like Green Goblin and Doc Ock, and they steered clear of villains that were done poorly, like the Lizard and Venom. And therefore, it also makes me worry that they might be like, no, we're gonna steer clear of Doom, Surfer, and Galactus, and that the Fantastic Four movie is literally gonna be like Annihilus in the Negative Zone, or like the Mole Man, or something like that. But I really do want it to be Doom, just because, first of all, because Fantastic Four has been botched enough times that I feel like that if they do anything that isn't, like, they need to have it be Fantastic Four and Doom and good, and if they do anything else, people are going to rebel against it, I feel. And I also do feel like that Doctor Doom is probably like the biggest, the baddest, the best, and the most important Marvel villain that hasn't been in the MCU yet. Yes, even bigger than like the best Spider-Man villains. Like I feel like that having Doom in the MCU is more important than having like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, or Venom. And as much as I would want to see Kang the Conqueror if they did another Avengers movie, he definitely is a relatively niche villain, and also because Kang the Conqueror is a time traveler, and that's his thing, they probably won't do him in the MCU just because of the fact that Endgame featured time travel. And if they do him, it won't be for Avengers 5. If they do him, it'll be like at the end of Phase 7 when we do Avengers 6 or something. But yeah, it's like there are some things in life when it comes to media where like they're just objectively true, but there's also people that argue with it for some reason. Like, for example, the MCU needs to make a good Fantastic Four movie where Doctor Doom is the villain, and the third Spider-Man movie that's in the MCU needs to not be about the multiverse, and it needs to be about Peter coping with the fact that the world learned he was Spider-Man and thinks he's a murderer. And there needs to be way more Sonic characters than just Sonic in Super Smash Brothers. Anyway, let's beat up a god real quick. Come on, Celestial, let's fight. Man, just imagine if Phase 4, instead of the boss fight, was just another hazard course. Because like when he was ahead, he had one hazard, and he was ahead in a torso, he had two. Oh, the head in an arm, he had three. So the full Celestial would be like what? Head, torso, arm,
How's about
then
break his new toy
the two legs, the arm, and then like the crotch. So it would be like 7 hazards all at once.
One of Ben's plans.
It would be like, you have to be the Thing or Colossus, otherwise it's literally impossible. Boosh! God damn, Sue!
We're not going down without a fight.
That's an insane amount of power, Sue.
And this is only what we perceive it to be. In
So the way this works is simple.
Celestial's true cosmic form
Basically, because he's far away and he's big and powerful, you kill the robots with missiles,
process their appearance in a way we can
and
comprehend.
then you throw the missiles at him.
Every one of our synapses from simultaneously rupturing.
And that's basically it. There is one other aspect, but I'll cover it when we get to it.
All I care is what he feels like beneath my fists. Wait, cosmic beings just don't get punched in the face, right?
Maybe. But even if you got close enough, I'm not convinced you would ever feel it.
Yeah, and sometimes he'll do a cool attack like that. Oh, and it confused us. What are you doing? You don't got no Mind Stone. Yeah, and of course, because he's a giant boss, he just gets...
Need a hand?
He auto-stuns when the missiles also work on his stagger, and he auto-stuns, and when he's stunned, the missiles do a little more damage than usual. Oh, wow. Okay, so when he starts glowing like that, it means he's going to heal, and he heals like a quarter of his health. However, if you throw one of these purple things at him, he'll suck that up, and then when the heal goes off, instead of regaining a quarter of his health, he'll lose a quarter of his health. So not only does that allow you to stop the heal, but it also makes it so that if you're having a hard time with missiles, you can just do big damage. Because that would have drained like a quarter, maybe a third of his health just from that one purple orb. Wow. At this rate, like, I can't believe it, but it looks like that this is going to take me less than an hour. Now, like, I know that that's partially because, you know, this is not blind, so I do know what I'm doing. So, like I know the solutions to all the puzzles. I know where I'm supposed to go. I know how to fight the enemies and bosses. And then it's also because I'm over-leveled, and therefore I'm not gonna like die, and I'm gonna shred enemies a lot more quickly. But still, I'm getting through this way faster than I thought. Especially considering that it's got like 15 minutes of cinematics, so an hour-long video means like only like 45 minutes of gameplay. Like, it would have taken 45 minutes if I skipped the... Then again, it is also true that most of the cinematics are pretty short, and in addition to that, while it plays the cinematics, it's passively loading. So, like, for example, if you watch the cinematic, you get the cinematic and then you're in gameplay. But if you skip the cinematic, you get a long loading screen and then you're in gameplay. And therefore, like, if you skip the 15 minutes of cinematics, you probably get 8 minutes of loading screens, and therefore, skipping the 15 minutes of cinematics only saves 5 minutes.
And become a god himself.
I mean, giving one of the most powerful villains a buff that big is definitely something that should be feared. But, fortunately, the quality and quantity of our hero team, because after all, right now we got 49 heroes going up against you, canonically.
I was a lot more intimidated when you had this armored space giant backing you up.
Well, I guess technically it's 46 heroes and 3 villains. Because no Thanos Infinite, and no Doom! I was about to go super, but I got stunned. Alright, fantastic. Alright, he's almost done. Let's go. This one might just ice him, honestly. Yeah, he's done. He's dead. Oh, nope. There we go. End the reign of God Emperor Doom. And I got concept art of his 2099 design. Which is a costume for him, but you have to beat like a level 270 gauntlet or something. Maybe it's 230.
Cannot be. This was Doom's destiny.
Maybe next time, Doomy.
Yeah, well, my destiny was to be a supermodel. Life don't always...
I mean, it's not too late for that.
See?
You might not be pretty anymore, but you're a celebrity, so people would buy pictures of Ben
Life
Grimm.
is always precious, especially the lives of those we've sworn to protect.
It's one of those things, like, that being said, though, like, people would definitely... Both of the Storms could easily be models, but... God, that
A
ass.
lesson you'd be wise to remember, now that your subjects have their souls back, Victor.
Our pals from S.H.I.E.L.D. are inbound.
Dude.
We'll get his royal pain into...
No, he needs to help us fight
I'm
Galactus.
afraid I can't let you do that, Tony. Not yet.
Reed, what are you...
When we were all in Doom's lab earlier, I noticed some troubling data on his scanners.
Yeah.
Freaky things in that lab, you picked the data? Classic Reed.
The power signatures being recorded were so intense that even Doom's instruments couldn't accurately decipher them. I fear that your recent encounter with Thanos and the Infinity Stones may have reawakened ancient cosmic forces, and they might be...
Headed here to Earth.
Yep.
Doom felt them too. They have witnessed our power and they seek to restore the cosmic balance by removing us from the equation.
Because we've become too powerful from their perspective.
Doom shall lead your pathetic assemblage of heroes to glorious victory against the...
Hard pass, but thanks anyway.
Yeah, I'm with Torch.
You won't leave, but you'll be with us.
Never be trusted.
But his motivations to protect Latveria, in his own twisted way, have always been clear.
It's true.
And if Victor is concerned enough to consider joining our alliance, then the threat must be even more serious than I anticipated. We may have survived this battle, but a much bigger one is on the horizon. And there's only one way to survive it.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes. And then that's it. So yeah, that's Shadow of Doom. Doom! Oh, I was too slow.
I shall be waiting here for you.
Yeah, I know. Beat Shadow of Doom on Ultimate. Get Thanos with the gauntlet. I know it does. Oh, interesting. I definitely I definitely thought that I would have to beat the story mode, the base game on Superior to unlock Superior here, but clearly not. So I could play a level 110 story mission, but cool. Okay, so Reed's Remarkable Rewards is not here right now. Because which sucks, because that one actually it literally rewards you for playing through the base game story and Shadow of Doom story. So just like if that was up, that would have been really nice in terms of getting bonus rewards while doing my Superior playthrough, which of course will be next time. But first, real quick, I had no money going into that mission, and now I've got $2.5 million, which is really good for an hour, especially considering that it's story content and not grinding. So I want to put a couple levels in the read real quick. Yahoo! Nice, thanks, Richard. Alrighty, cool. So, thank you for watching, and next time we will be back for Superior Mode. Hope you guys are enjoying, and till next time, peace.